If you're watching this video right now and you're black, I want you to take a moment and watch this video all the way through. Anyone else, you can watch as well, but specifically this is for my black community. The Latino issues that you're seeing right now, all of this crap that you're hearing, it's not a Latino issue and you don't have to worry about it as a black person. It's going to affect you too. The same tactics they're using on us, they're going to use on you. And the same ones they're using on you, they're going to use on us. Let's stop dividing ourselves and let's unite and let's see how we can support each other, because that's the only way we're going to rise up.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you're watching from, welcome back to my YouTube space. Number one, I love you so much. You're the reason why I'm here, and you're the reason why I smile every day, because I'm road to 50k subscribers, and thank you for being here. I love you. Number two, please share, comment, and like to this video. Share to whoever you think that, he or she will be interested with this video. Now, in today's video, I'm going to dive into this clip that I'm going to show you of Latino asking help from black people. After Latinos in America voting against black people. And, they knew the consequences because Trump told them he's going to do this and this. The manifesto was there. The agenda of Donald Trump was there openly. Everyone knew. And that's why a lot of black people voted for the other side. But Latinos, because they want to be near to white people. Because Latinos, because Latinos want to befriend white people, they decided, you know what, let's vote for the favor of white people. And now, in Swahili, we say, it is licking them. So, Latinos are asking help from black people. And some of black people told them, you know what, we told you, but you came on against us. We have been here. We have been voting for so long. We know our interest. Yeah, we know. And we told you to do this. But Latinos were, nah. We are for whites. So let's watch this video of this Latino guy. He's a good guy. I love him. He's a good guy. What he's saying, trying to say about unity. And then, I will come back again and we talk about it.
If you're watching this video right now and you're black, I want you to take a moment and watch this video all the way through. Anyone else, you can watch as well, but specifically this is for my black community. As a Latino, as someone who is under DACA, as someone who, as you know, we're going through it right now, I want you to understand, and I even want other Latinos to understand, that they're going to have us think that the issues that the black community deals with and the issues that the Latino community deals with, or Indian or Asian or women or whoever minority group, they're going to have us believe that these issues are different and that black people should only care about things that directly impact black people. Latinos should only focus on things that directly impact Latinos, and so forth. And yeah, of course, I'm going to prioritize me, my family, and my people, and that's what I'm going to pay attention to. But do you understand that that way of thinking divides us? It puts us in a position where a small number of Latinos, and we're not small, but a smaller number of people can put pressure on our government, on those people who are not misrepresenting us and taking advantage of us. They're making us weaker in order to be able to put pressure on them. Same way as when the black community has to deal with a load of crap, because only black people, for the most part, are worried about those issues, the numbers just divide us up. Do you know what would happen if we had the black community rocking with us, protesting with us the way that we saw in LA yesterday? Can you imagine what those numbers would be? Can you imagine what would happen if Latinos came together and were out there protesting with the black community when it comes to those black issues? What we have to understand is that when one group of us is oppressed, that harms all of us. All of us. And by dividing up ourselves, the issues we pay attention to, into these little buckets, they make it to where our numbers are not as strong as if we were all united. So I think it's important to say, because the Latino issues that you're seeing right now, all of this crap that you're hearing, it's not a Latino issue and you don't have to worry about it as a black person. It's going to affect you too. The same tactics they're using on us, they're going to use on you. And the same ones they're using on you, they're going to use on us. So what would happen if instead of saying, "Oh, that's not my problem," or "No, women problems are women's problems, it's not me as a man," if we all came together and said, "There is one group of people at the top, and they are systematically trying to tear us apart, trying to take away our power, trying to take away our rights and give themselves more power, more money, whatever it is." If we just all focused on the problem and attacked the problem together, if we addressed them, if we went if we got engaged in our politics, if we protested peacefully, if we did what we had to do to apply pressure to the government together, to those who try and oppress us together, do you know the amazing things we could do? So my question is, how do we come together and how do we support one another? How do we get our numbers up so high to the point where we can't be ignored anymore? I think that we have to come together and we have to show each other support because it's going to raise all ships. It's going to make us all be so much better off. But we have to work together. And I know, maybe same as Latinos, the Black community has a hard time organizing themselves as well, but it's in our best interest to come together and support one another because these issues affect all of us. And when one group of people gets justice, it's easier for the other group and the other group and the other group. So let's stop dividing ourselves and let's unite and let's see how we can support each other because that's the only way we're going to rise up.
All right, Latinos, mi gente, we need to do better. I need you to watch this video all the way through because it's important for everyone, no matter what background, no matter what you believe. I need you to watch this. A few days ago, I made a video about unity. You can go look at it. It's called "We Are Stronger When We Unite." And the overall message of that video was if all of the minorities, particularly the Black community, if we came together with Latinos, just how powerful could we be? What are the things that we could change? What is the impact that we could create? I was coming from hey, if we unite, we can do a lot. And the Black community showed up and they had a lot to say. And it wasn't great. But I'm thankful because they clarified that in my message, I missed very important context that changes, or more so, speaks to the truth of where we're at. We are in a very important place in history. We are in a position where how we organize, the things that we do now, today, tomorrow, in this administration, is going to determine a lot. Go back, look through my video, watch the comments. But if you notice, the overwhelming numbers that you'll hear is 92%. 92% being the amount of people in the Black community who overwhelmingly voted for Harris. Now, you compare that to the 46 to 52% of Latinos that voted for Trump. I was asking for them to come help us. And their response was, first of all, we've been doing this a lot longer than you. But second of all, you can't even help yourself. Why would we come and help you? And after reading through 150 plus comments and responding to most of them, it really dawned on me that they're right. They have been organizing and fighting and responsible primarily for the progress of this country for hundreds of years. And for us Latinos, we can't even get our house in order. We can't even agree on who we should vote for and who has our interest in mind. And not to mention now with these protests, I'm seeing people burning American flags. Why would you burn the flag of the country you're fighting so hard to stay in? Why? We are proud Mexicans. We are proud Latinos. I understand the flags because it represents who we are. But we should also be flying American flags because this is our home. This is my home. I've been here for 32 out of my 33 years in life. It is not us versus America. It is us fighting for what America is for us. And it is us learning to unite and support each other and organize. We have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of conversations that we need to have, and we need to unite and organize and do a better job of moving in the same direction, moving in the direction that is going to be good for all of us. So a lot of the comments were, don't come and ask us for help. Take care of your own house. Figure out what y'all got to do. This message has to be for you. And it was hard. It was hard to read through the comments. It was hard to comment back. It was hard to hear it again and again and again. But I'm so grateful for the Black community that showed up and had this discussion, because they're right. And you know what? We do need their help, but we need to learn how to organize the way they did. Instead of asking them for help because we're the ones in trouble now, we need to learn how to organize ourselves. And more so, before we can ask anyone else to jump to our aid, we need to learn to jump to our own aid, and we need to learn to be there and support other people before we ask anyone else to come help us. So for all of the people who commented, we're sitting this one out as a Black community, y'all figure it out, I get it. And I think it's right. I think it's right, because we as Latinos, we have to do a better job of supporting each other. We have to do a better job of organizing. We have to do a better job of proving that we can unite and we can organize under a common cause. And not just because we need it, but because it's good for everyone. And when our Black brothers and sisters are there and they're going through it, we have to show up for them. Unity starts with us setting the example. It starts with us making the changes that we need to make in order to help ourselves. Because other people are going to be a lot more willing to help us if we're organized, if we're moving in the right direction, and if we're doing things for others because it's the right thing to do. So if you are a Latino and you are someone who wants to make a change, and if you're someone who wants to see America be better for us, we have to learn how to organize within ourselves. We have to learn how to better understand what it is we want and do it the right way. Stop burning American flags. Organize. Learn to support each other. Don't vote because the things that he's saying, the hateful things, the hateful rhetoric doesn't apply to you. Don't vote for just what's good for you. Vote for what's good for your own family, your own loved ones. Even if you don't have any family that's undocumented. We have to come together, and we have to learn that until we are voting for an America that is good for everyone, it's not going to be the America that we want to live in. So yeah, I learned, and again, I've said it before, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I made that video. I'm grateful that I had so many people reach out, and the love and support from that community that I felt once we had conversation, once people DM'd me and we had a chat, it was incredible. They've done so much for all of us that we don't even notice. We've benefited so much from the Black community and all of the effort that they've put in to make this country one where people like us are more accepted. It's our turn. It's our turn to lead the charge. And not just because we're the ones being attacked right now, but because we have the numbers, but because we have the power. And I think once we learn to organize, once we learn to row in the right direction, to take the charge in fighting for everyone's rights, then the Black community and every other community is going to be much more open to unifying with us. It may take time. We may not agree. We may not get a lot of this right, but I think we have to want it. And I think we have to step out of our own personal bubbles and step out of this, not my battle, not my fight, because it is. So, to all of those in the black community who saw my video, who commented and said, take care of your own house, talk to your own people, I appreciate it, because I think that's what we need to do.
Welcome back. I've heard the video. I loved it. I liked the person talking on the video. He is a Latino. Yes, there's a need for black people, Latinos, and Asian Americans to unite. Black Americans, Asian Americans, Latinos, there is a need to unite. There is. Because number one, we have the same oppressor. Same oppressor. It's not like the struggles black people are going through, Asian are not going through. It's not like the struggles black people are going through that Latinos are not going through. All of us, we are going in the same, or we are going through the same thing, the same problem. We are dealing with the same problem. So there is a need for unity. And I understand, this guy made a video, talked about unity, and then black people are there. They told him, yo, you are talking sense, but we told you, why do you come to us right now? Because it is, you are now seeing the consequences, but you knew these consequences will be there. You knew that Latinos, you have more illegal people in your household, people without papers. You knew that he will close the borders. You knew this, but you voted against black people. Because of what? To punish black people? Or to gain the favor of whites? There is a need of unity between black Americans, Asians, and Latinos, as I have said, because number one, if we unite, the unity will make the minority will make them powerful in political power. Okay? Together, these communities form a significant voting bloc. Unity can lead to a stronger representation, policies that address shared concern, and a collective push against voter suppressions. Political power. Every community is looking for that political power, because once you have political power, you can vote in a good representative. Yeah, you can raise your issues that is affecting you, and someone will hear you, because there is that political power. Everyone is looking for that, and that's why you see a lot of voters in Africa, they're voting for their tribe because they are thinking of that political power. But that's not what I'm thinking. I'm trying to say, I'm saying that if Asian, black Americans and Latinos unite in America, they'll get a good leader that their struggles will be listened. What they are going through will be listened. About inequality will be listened. Health issues, migration issues will be listened. But if you are divided, you know you have the same oppressor. You know you are going the same problem. And now one community will be voting for the opposite, and the other one will be voting to punish this one. And I know, I'm not sure, but I know a lot of Latinos voted for Trump because they did not like what black loved. Yeah, I know that. I'm not so much sure, but I think, because I've come across videos of Latinos saying that. Number two, why we should unite these all communities is because of economic strength. Supporting minority-owned businesses, advocating for fair wages, and fighting against workplace discrimination benefits all communities. It benefits all communities in America. A unified economic front can shift market dynamic in their favor, fighting for better wages. Now, let's break down a little. This is a company. I am a black person working in this company. There is a Latino working in this company. There's an Asian working in this company. There's white people working in this company. Americaners. This company is for the whites. Now, white people are being paid heavily for less work. Black, Asian, and Latinos, they suffer the same fate. Low wages, working more hours. Now, if a black person will protest only without the support of Asian Latinos, they will not hear him. So, at the end of the day, this black person maybe will lose his job. If a black and an Asian person protest, that means the sound, the voice will be a little bit stronger. And this white person will be like, oh my God, this is getting, yeah, we need to do something. If a black person, a Latino, and an Asian, all of them unite and protest, this will be a massive, the white employer will be like, damn it, we need to do this now. So, and supporting minority business, Latinos supporting black business, and black supporting Asian business is the only way to maneuver within America. Within the supremacy, the only way. Number 3, why the communities should unite to fight racism and discrimination. All of them are facing this. Each group has faced systematic racism, from slavery and segregation, from the immigration crackdowns. Standing together strengthen the fight against policies and practices that harm them all. If black people protest against racism and Latinos and Asian joins these, their voices will be heard. It will be stronger and loud. Only one community protesting and the other one are like, God damn it, we are supporting white people. What are they doing? These black folks, these Asians, what are they doing? Like now you see Latinos are protesting, black people are like, God damn it, we are tired with this. We have done this for years. Let them now do it for themselves. But if we could have good blood between these two communities, their voices can be heard easily. Easily. You hear me? You feel me? Number 4, why Asian, Latinos, and black Americans should unite is because of education and opportunities. Many face barriers in education, from underfunded schools to affirmative actions roadblocks. A coalition can demand better resources and equal access to opportunities. A coalition of black people, Asian people, and Latinos can bring the end of these barriers in education and opportunities. It can do that. You guys need to unite. Okay? Another thing is culture exchange and solidarity. Of course, these communities have rich histories and cultures that can inspire and uplift each other. Black Americans, black people have rich history. Asians, they have rich history. Latinos, they have rich history and culture, not only history, rich culture. Now, shared cultural understanding can break down stereotypes and build stronger sense of belonging. Now, policy reform and criminal justice. Police brutality happens to both Latinos, you feel me, black Americans, and Asians. Now, unity can end this police brutality, racial profiling, and mass incarceration, that affect minorities. And again, the unity can bring up the issue of immigration and civil rights. Immigration policies impacts Latinos and Asian Americans heavily, while black Americans face historical and systematic barriers to equality. A coalition can advocate for human policies that benefit all. By uniting, these communities, Latinos, Asians, and black Americans, can amplify their voices, demand justice, and build society that benefits everyone, not just a privileged few. That's what I think. And that's what I think these all communities should do. Because by not uniting, it's just you are continuing to making yourself go into a lot of hardship. Amplify your voice by uniting. This will end. Yes, it will end. By uniting, racism, systematic racism, inequalities in jobs, lack of opportunities, better educations will end if Latinos, Asians, and black Americans, they unite together. They reform a political power, support the businesses of each community, share your rich culture. Standing firm against oppressor is the upper hand. Just think about it. These Latinos guys spoke it well. Yeah, I know they misbehaved. But again, upon realizing that black people has been here fighting for these battles for long, black people have been here protesting for long against these issues. Now they are just seeing right now because they voted against the will of black people, because to punish black people. But black people have been here. They know, and they told you the truth. But ulitia masikio nta. So Latinos are waking up. asking black people for help, and black people are there like, yeah, okay. We told you, it's your time to suffer. Others are like, yeah, we need to. But for me, I think for us to bring about better communities from this, we need to unite. Yeah, you need that. Tell me what you think on the comment section about this video. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and like. Until next episode, peace out.